I made this large Raggedy Ann journal using the 1918 original Raggedy Ann book, which is no longer under copyright. It is in the public domain to be used by everyone. The journal measures 9 1/4 by 6 with a 3 1/4 inch spine, and it has 11 signatures. It's a monster. And on the spine I have created this dangle, and at the bottom of the dangle there's little children's charms, if you can see them. And I just have it closed with this piece of twine. I'm going to just lay this over to the side here. And I think I might need a book. So we'll do this. Okay. Now then, inside the front cover there is a handmade paper envelope, which was probably about an 8.5 by 11 or bigger, that I cut down and made to fit this. And so there's a large pocket here for you to store all kinds of things that you might like to put in there. And it is held closed with this string and button closure. And then this is the first signature in the journal. I have the initials Raggedy Ann here, and here I have some little let's see, what are these things called? Coin pockets, I guess. And I added a little metal piece here that I tied some fabric on that matches this spine that I used. And then here's a little Raggedy Ann picture I put in there. And let me see if I can use this. And this is a little tuck where you could tuck something under there. And then here's a collage I did. And another one. And these are pages that I copied out of the book and used to make these collages. And then this is the first section from the book. And I'll show you right here. It has copyright 1918, if I can move that up here by the camera. There we go. I hope you can see that. And so here are the first 12 pages of the original book. And then another collage, and these little tickets come out of the envelopes. And then I have a pocket here with some ephemera in it. And then another collage, and this little tag pulls out and can be written on. And then here is the section. This is the next signature. This is a section of writing paper that you can write and use this journal for whatever you want to. Some coffee stained paper. And here's another. I have one of these at the beginning of each section with the book pages in it. This is another piece with some fabric on it, and I used this for a little tuck spot. Some ephemera there, and these I believe pull out so they can be written on the back. And this is, of course, an envelope. And inside the envelope is some ephemera, a piece of denim and die-cut flower, some handmade paper, and here is the second section of pages from the book. Another piece of handmade paper and a collage I made. This little tag comes out and can be written on. And then included here is an original Disney World guide, complete guide to Disney World, it says. And here is all kinds of things about Disney World. And I have that fastened in here with this little binder clip. Oh, let's move it out just a little bit. There we go. And then another signature for writing. And of course these pages, you can add photographs or attach different things in there if you would like to. And some more coffee stained paper. And then another little coin holder, and then I tucked a piece of ephemera up in under there. And here's some more. And then here we have another envelope. I made a little collage on the envelope front, and inside there is some more, some ephemera. This is a piece of ledger from 1930. So I tucked that in there. And then here is a postcard that is postmarked 1909. Now, let's see if I can get that back in there. There we go. Okay. And then another section from the book. And these are all just adorable pictures from the original book. Another coffee stained paper. And here's a pocket I made with some pieces from the book. And in here is some ephemera. This one is American Bowling Congress, and it's a bowling scorecard that is dated, let's see, 1960 and 61 season. Some more coffee stained paper, and some pages to write on or attach memorabilia. And I think I'm going to switch sides with this book. There. And we have another one of these, and tuck spot here for some, let's see what this is. This is let's see, this is a 1962 receipt from the purchase of buying 1962 Valiant. I believe they're Chevys. And oh my goodness, the price of it was $2,279. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine being able to get a car for that nowadays? Okay, now we have another section of pages from the book. And let's see the pretty pictures. Oh my. It's just adorable. And then some more coffee stained paper. And another pocket. And inside this pocket we have, this is an old check. And it's got the check stub on it. Well, I'll put that in with that heavier stuff. And this is some pages. I don't know. From an old book, for sure. You can see how it's yellowed on the edges. And it looks like it's maybe French. It's maybe from a French book. And then we have an envelope here from that is given with the tickets, containing the tickets to an athletic game at CU, Colorado State. Now we'll see if we can put this back, the envelope. There we go. We're in the pocket, rather. And then coffee stained paper and some more journaling pages. And then here's a pocket with a tag to write on. And I believe, yep, we can put something in the back of that as well. So there's two pockets here. And another one of these for a little tuck spot. And here's a check stub from a checkbook from 1926. And then this is something from the University of Colorado. Oh, and it's written in French from 1962. Wow. And then there's a little collage on the pocket. And here is how to see Williamsburg this week. And it's got August 6th through the 12th, but it doesn't have a year. And this is a guide to seeing Williamsburg. And then, oh, it opens up this way also. And there's the map, historical area. And then another section from the book. Excuse me. There's those pages. Oh my, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh. Some coffee stained paper again and some more ephemera. And here's another pocket. And inside, or on that pocket, is a little pocket from a pair of blue jeans and two little tags in the pocket. And here we have 1984 non-resident combination angling license. Wow. And then here we have a card catalog card from a book in the library, Murder in the Cathedral by T. Eliot. And then this is another postcard. And this one, I don't see any. Oh, here's in the front, 1907. I was looking on the wrong side. So there's a 1907 postcard. And let's see where that was sent from. I didn't even think to look at that. Georgia. Oh no. No, it looks like Peoria, Illinois. But I'm not sure. Oh, and then it's got what? A 1-cent stamp on it. My goodness, what are our stamps now? I don't even know. And then some more coffee stained paper. And some ephemera and some writing pages. And then another envelope, and this one I collaged stamps on and used my stamps. Put a postal box there with a letter. And then inside here, there is the Western Methodist book, something or another. Concern, it says. And I don't know. Oh, that's a little bit torn. 1911. So that's an old piece. And then we have another little tuck spot here. This one has a check stub also from 1929. And another coffee stained paper. And it looks like the last section of the Raggedy Ann book. And you can see, now I have a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you can see how I took this apart, and it was stitched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-hole stitch in the original. These pictures are just, oh, they're so pretty. And then here's another thing I copied. You can see it on the back of the page here, the last page of the book, and I added it here again. This is the back of the inside cover, and inside here I have an old Raggedy Ann and Andy card that someone knew I was making this journal and sent to me. Fireside Friends, it says, 1992. And then here is a passenger ticket and baggage check from the airlines. And there's the tickets, or whatever they call them. And that's inside of here. And then I made a pocket with some crocheted lace, and I made a collage here, and I don't think this doesn't come out. And then I also lined this back page with Raggedy Ann and Andy paper, or fabric. And this doesn't come out either. Those are just for show. So this is my Raggedy Ann journal. I hope you enjoyed this. I thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and please forgive the glare.